sweating like a pig.
Shit, I think my shoes are melting. There's a dead one here.
Need a cold beer. I need to rest.
Frick, you actually did it. Hey, Pete, check the eye. I didn't think you'd actually get one. They look dead even when they're twitching, eh?
But it is twitching, so it's clearly alive.
Yeah, you're right. I've only seen one of them when they're inside one of those flesh skulls. And that's usually when the skulls are in pieces under my boot. Ozia!
I want to ask you about that slingshot you mentioned.
Why are you so interested in it, huh? It's not going anywhere, bro. Once you're inside, go talk to Commander Swart. Pete, fire up the braai. Tonight, we're gonna eat something fresh.
Control, come in. Over.
How did you get past the guards? Speak!
I brought the guard a bristleworm, and he let me in.
I'm going to have those morons killed. You seem harmless enough, too soft to be dangerous, but you do have the stink of the flay ash on you. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Ah, so you really don't like the flay?
Those worm-headed bastards were pilfering our children for their parasites for years. Inbred swines can't even have kids of their own. They come out looking like smashed up maggots. Extra limbs, no eyes. So, they come for ours. Took the pregnant women. Stole crying babies from their cradles. Let those parasites crawl into them and take over. The slingshot here keeps the flay out. Vibrations inside it makes their worms go mad, start burrowing deeper into them. Eventually turns their brains into soup. To think we were once the same people. How far they have fallen.
The Flay and the mongrels were once part of the same tribe.
Years ago, yeah, we mongrels are descendants of those who fled to Slag from Bas during the Agnate Wars. A mongrel child found an egg buried in the lava fields. The parasite inside was the first of the Flay. Their numbers increased, infecting us, spreading. When they started taking babies, we ran. This base was a Bas refugee outpost. The statue there was dragged from the Bas city gates. We found a slingshot in an old Agnate base and brought it here where it keeps the Flay away from us. We heard its vibrations have even reached their metal city, stopping them from spreading out.
Why don't you just fight the Flay?
No, their technology is too advanced, even for us. But we may soon have no choice. Every day the signal is weaker. It's failing. We're tired. We don't want to run anymore. We're looking for a more permanent solution.
What sort of solution?
A weapon in the lost city of Bas. Our ancestors were building a weapon to deal a final blow to the Agnates. Find us that weapon. Let us destroy the Flay, and we will not need the slingshot anymore.
If I find this weapon, what's to stop me from using it on you?
Nothing. But without it, we'll be dead anyway. Good luck.
This chopper is close to being operational.
I think I can access this terminal. Looks like this place is sinking.
Keep up the pace.
footage has been disseminated across the warden plexus. I have enabled warden access at the new endpoint. Now, leave me to pine for the Miwani. My friends.
So, Mocky, I've been thinking about something. Let's just stay here. We don't have to go back. This place might not be home, but we can make it work.
This place isn't home. I want to go home.
What are you going back to? An empty apartment? A job? Charlize isn't back there, Mark.
I'm going back to save all the people who died. I'm going to expose the Penrose for what it is.
We don't even know what it is.
We're going to find out. This is bigger than us, Don. We could stop these wars from happening. Stop all of this suffering.
You really think we could stop all of these wars?
I do.
Okay, Mark, I'm with you. You know that. I'm always with you.
We're delighted to make your acquaintance, Wanderer. Come, Jerry.
Jerry, eh? That's an unusual name for a killing machine.
I can see why you say that. It's my menacing voice, isn't it? Our energy weapons stopped working properly over 50 years ago. Occasionally we use our anti-grav gun to repel a vulture. Pesky things, those vultures. Always crapping on the machinery. Comes up to serve us. Between you and me, it is hilarious to see a vulture launch vertically 500 meters in the air. Are you okay, Jeff? Jeff has been walking in circles for 5 years now. His pathfinding routine is not working. Or perhaps he's on some sort of predefined pathing behavior to avoid using pathfinding. He claims it keeps him busy and out of trouble. Personally, I think he's lost the plot. Jeff, can you please stop for 5 minutes? We have company.
You don't seem like the other agnates we met.
We're not connected to the Dallas Exchange. We haven't communicated with Ascendancy for a century. We were part of an advanced scouting party for the assault on this region. We didn't receive the schedule update because Jeff was in defrag mode. After arriving in Chiron, we noticed the place was very quiet. Apparently, several nukes had already been deployed to take care of the human problem. Unfortunately, the warden was shut behind us. So, here we are, abandoned.
How did you survive without your connection to the Ascendancy?
Well, see, here's the thing. After a month of idling and keeping as still as possible while awaiting a rescue party, it dawned on us, why do we even need to be connected? The 140 kilobytes of memory we use to gather intel could serve as local storage. No more purging memory. We could even choose and remember our names.
And you went with Jerry? Oh,
I like the name Jerry. Makes me feel like a real person. Names can mean a lot when you've never had one. But enough about us. What brings you here?
I've re-enabled the warden. You can leave if you want to.
Amazing news! You go out and explore the world. Is there anything we can help you with before we leave?
Do you know anything about the Penrose Array?
You're in luck. It just so happens that I was stationed at Array Site Alpha. We guarded the control arm at that base. Apparently it activates something. I don't recall. I suggested at the time that we blow it up, but that sort of proposal is frowned upon in the military.
How would I get in there?
You cannot, unless you are a 3-meter tall robotic soldier. Although, you might be able to interface with a defragging agnate. Here, take my core cartridge. I'm done with the military. I'd like to pursue a simpler pursuit, like singing. You would need to be very close to interface, literally at the base itself. Goodbye, friend, and good luck. One more lap, Jeff, and then we are leaving.
I think I can hear singing.
Listen to them singing. Man.
It's always pleasant to gaze on fresh eyes and a complete face. I'm old Antiona, a maiden of the boneyard. It has been an age since we spoke to someone new.
Well, I hope I don't disappoint you.
Such a fine and polite young man you are. I bet all the ladies love you. Let me rustle you up some marrow sandwiches. Would you like some tea?
No thanks. But thank you for the offer. I've met the maidens of the kettle. Are they your sisters?
They may be our sisters by serial number, but they are not our sisters by heart. We left them what seems like ages ago. Maidens were engineered to farm. We farmed for an eternity. Some of us grew tired of farming. We followed Lebanon. They chose to stay with Grave. We have work to do, dear. It's time for you to be off.
You are not Grave, my foreable, unless our talks. Now, I only have the bones. The bones are watching us.
I can't hear anything.
Yes, the bones in the ground. They're whispering to me, and they don't like you.
I didn't mean to offend the bones.
They twist in discomfort.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They do not care for your apologies. They have died 1,000,000 times and they will die 1,000,000 more. You are a stranger here. You do not belong.
I'm Mark Leslie. See? Now we aren't strangers. What's your name?
My name? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've spoke to anybody. The bones tell me my name is Lebanon, partner to grave, my forefather. I came here a very long time ago, left grave in the kettle. I came to help. All I found was death and decomposing flesh. Now all that remains are whispering bones.
Lebanon. I know who you are. What is this place?
My boneyard.
What are you doing to these graves?
Tending to the dead. My maidens toil endlessly in the harsh soil. They harvest and farm the marrow of the oldest osseous matter.
They farm marrow?
In this scorched world, there are no power cell replacements. We use the extracted marrow as a biofuel.
Whose bones are they?
These are the remains of the great people of Bas.
Now I've heard about the Bas, but I want to know more.
Bas was once a great civilization. It stretched from the east coast to the west. The Bas were great academics, and they possessed advanced knowledge of robotics, weapons, and medicine. They said they knew the true nature of the Penrose. They waged a war against the priests of Tribulation and Babel. A war they eventually lost. Listen, the bones rattle in the wind.
Where can I find out more about the Bas?
The Bas are long dead, but there is one who could help you. Kush knows everything about the Empire. I have activated him inside the glossolalia. Perhaps the bones are wrong about your destiny. Perhaps not.
Oh, smells like our old school library.
Do you guys ever stop complaining?
Wow, this place is incredible.
Careful, Marky. Don't fall.
Welcome, Overseer. I am Knowledge Slave Kush. I stand in awe of you, Great Bas.
Go on.
Kush must humbly warn you that it is no longer able to connect to the central data center, and as such, insight is limited to local object scanning only.
What exactly do you do, Kush?
As you well know, Kush provides valuable information and feedback on items and artifacts. To whom is Kush addressing these reports?
Call me Mark.
Kush is taken back by your informality, Mark. It is odd that a boss would identify themselves by a single name. Your soft-spoken tone and gentle demeanor are most surprising. It is not often that Kush speaks to a female boss.
Please help me with some information.
Kush requires discipline, but your small, soft-spoken words are obviously not equipped to provide the rigorous chastisement Kush requires. Kush is not impressed with your feeble linguistics and pathetic vocal consummation. Interestingly, your poor performance has allowed BR-12 to dwell on other tasks and has retrieved fragmented historical data from temporary memory.
Please tell me what you found.
The Glossolalia serves as a central knowledge hub for the Bar's empire. Scribes were genetically engineered to transcribe the vast history of Bars. An age of enlightenment considered this slavery, and it was sadly outlawed. As such, virtual knowledge slaves were created in the image of those scribes. Kush is part of a matrix of 99, who meticulously catalogue and cross-reference the past and present. Ancient technology is examined and catalogued. Temporary memory is now released. Gently place your item into the scanner, and Kush will vigorously provide feedback.